Good job, Jazzy. Good morning, y'all. Hey, welcome to Get It Right. I'm T. You already know we car chat about Liv's life, but today I wanted to talk about my Jazzy life. It's early in the morning. I am up going to Costco to pick up dog food and probably some water, some electrolyte waters, because I was a little lazy yesterday and didn't want to Instacart it. Well, maybe I wasn't lazy because I didn't want to Instacart. Maybe I was being proactive, saying, why Instacart when I can go get it myself in the morning? Food. So come with me to Costco right quick while we car chat about my Jazzy life. Okay, my Jazzy life. Girl, so she is in the process of moving. She has came to the internet, I've seen at least 3 times, to tell us that she's moving, to watch her pack, to tell us that, you know, she's going through a lot of things right now, and that, you know, stuff is just not where she would like it to be in her life. And I sympathize with her for that, because it's hard out here. Like, just because I don't talk about the state of things in like the economy and everything like that doesn't mean I don't see it or feel it. Okay, so I literally just bumped into my cousin at Winco the other day, and before I went to Winco, I had did a Walmart order, and we had some similar things between my Walmart order and what she had in her cart, and we was talking about like how similar we are. Long story short, we got into the conversation of how much it was here at Winco versus how much it was at Walmart, and like that is something that we don't typically discuss, because not that, you know, I don't want to sound no type of way, but it's just like, if you need it, you buy it. It's never like, oh, you know, this was, 50 cent more over here, I'm gonna not get it, or I'm gonna drive across the way for that. No, I am blessed in that, because I could just say, oh, well, the house needs it or the family needs it, I'm just gonna get it, and in so many words, so is she. And so it's like, I found myself like actually knowing the exact amount I paid for that package of turkey meat, which by the way was $13.95 for 2 pounds of ground turkey, which is insane. It's insane, $13.95 for 2 pounds of ground turkey meat. It's the Genio Turkey Store ground turkey. It just made me aware of like how much of a struggle it actually is probably to put food on the table for 6 people, because she has 5 kids. So I always think back to that Tyler Perry movie. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the one where he was rich. He was like the CEO of this company, and he started dating this lady that worked there. I think she was like the maid. She was a single mom. She was going through a divorce or something like that. And he was so out of touch with reality because he was so wealthy. And she asked him, like, just in regular conversation, like, do you know how much a gallon of milk is? And he had no idea. And at the time, I want to say I related to that, because I didn't know how much a gallon of milk was, because I was so used to just, and I wasn't wealthy, and I'm not wealthy, but I was just so used to being able to just go in a store and pick up whatever I wanted, whatever we needed, without checking the price, because I knew the money was going to be there to cover it. And I'm saying, I know that people can't do that right now. People cannot do that right now. So I really, really, really hope that, things work out for her. I've been watching Jasmine for quite some time now, and it just really seems like she's not where she would like to be in life, you know. And I feel for that. I really do. I sympathize with that. And I like Jasmine because she is relatable to a lot of people. She may not be like smooth with it, like, you know what I mean, but she is relatable, and I like that she does not, you know, come on here, and she minds her business. She really minds her business for the most part. She is not nuck if you buck type, and she's raising her family. She may have some unorthodox way of doing things, but everybody is different, and I'm pretty sure if I ran y'all through a day of my life, y'all would probably be a little weirded out by some of the things I do or don't do, and vice versa. So what I noticed about Jasmine here lately is that she doesn't look good. Like, and I'm not talking about she's not pretty. Like, I'm talking about like her swollen to me. She looks hard. Like, I don't know. I thought, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Like, that's the first thing I thought. And then I thought, well, you know, who knows? But she just didn't look good to me. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I really can't explain it. As a person in the healthcare professional, I tend to like spot hypertension and diabetes and congestive heart failure like within 5 seconds. And my brain just goes to that. I don't know why. I am not currently practicing, but I just think it's just like a natural thing that we have as healthcare professionals do. It's just something we all do. And yeah, she just doesn't look good to me. That's like number one I wanted to talk about. I think Jasmine may be going through like some health stuff. I shouldn't put that out there. I don't know. She just doesn't look good to me. So that was that. I wonder where she's going. Where is she going, you guys? Because she said in her most recent live that she was selling everything. She was selling everything. And look, do what you gotta do. I have nothing to like say about that. That's her business. Those are her things. She needs to sell them. She needs to sell them. But it made me wonder, where could she possibly be going where she won't need like her, you know, appliances and TV. Like, she has a lot of kids, and I know kids nowadays really be on them electronics more than anything, so maybe she's gonna be dependent on that to entertain her kids. I don't know. I found that to be odd. And then the third thing that I noticed is every time we see her, she has to DoorDash for cash. Like, and this is her saying it. She's like, I need the money. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to get money. So wherever she's going, she needs a lump sum of money to move in there. So I'm like, maybe she's getting an apartment. Maybe she needs a deposit. I don't know. And like, a lot of her titles have been like moving to a 1-bedroom or moving to a hotel. And like, I guess you need a little bit of a deposit to get, you know, to move into those places. I don't know. Well, yeah, obviously if she's moving to an apartment, you need a deposit. I thought hotel living is like weekly rates though. I don't know. I'm not sure. So yeah, like I said, I've been watching Jasmine since the little twins were like, I don't know, maybe 1. And I remember everybody used to be so upset with her because the way she just like would mother her kids. Like, I guess she would like put them in a room and close the door and watch them on a monitor. I never really seen anything wrong with that. Whenever she would be eating her kid, you know how kids are. Her kids would be hanging off of her, like wanting some. She'd be like, they just ate. No, you can't have none and all that. And like, I have seen her turn that around, and I commend her. A lot of people will say, oh, nothing's really changed for her since she started YouTube X amount of years ago. Only thing that's changed is she has more kids now. Wooty wooty whoop. And I think I've seen Jasmine grow up a lot. Y'all talking about like material shit, material things with her. I'm talking about like maturity wise. I think she's grown up a lot. I think she may have some more growing up to do. I think we all get more mature as the years go on, but I've seen her grow. You know, I don't see her hooping and hollering and threatening her kids online anymore. I don't see her asking her kids to do unrealistic tasks. It looks like her kids are in all sorts of curricular activities. I see her go to back to school night and parent teacher conference. So that's what I expect from a mother of 5. I don't expect nothing like more than that. Of course, you have to, you know, groom your kids and feed them and, you know, be responsible for them. But I'm talking about like the stuff that we don't see. I don't see the other moms filming stuff like that. So, you know, Jasmine, you're doing a good job, girl. I just feel like instead of people going over there talking about it, saying, you know, she get a job and whoopty whoopty wham, and maybe she does need to do something different. Give her some props, because like she's actually, I've seen her grow since from the time I've been watching her, which like I said was, I don't know how old those little twins are now, but I know when I started watching her, they was probably like 1.5 or something like that, and seen a drastic difference. I've seen a lot of growth, and good job, Jasmine. So wherever you are, whatever you got going on, I know right now is not the best time for you. You've expressed that. I hope that things get better for you. Like, I really sending good thoughts and prayers out there to hopefully you take the steps to get where you want to be. And like, this is just, you know, a step to in the right direction, hopefully, to what you aspire to do, what you aspire to be, how you aspire to design your life, you know, over the next couple years. And, you know, good luck to you. It's shit. Life is hard. Nobody said this shit was easy. A lot of people make it look easy, and that is a skill in my opinion. Like, that's a skill to make shit look easy. But I think for the average person, things are tough right now, Jasmine. And so you do what you have to do for you and then 5 kids. I know you're going to do that anyways. Obviously, you don't need to hear that from a stranger, but it's going to be okay. It looks like you are doing what you need to do to get to where you're trying to be. And that's all one could really ask for, okay? So I hope you guys have a lovely day. Oh, let me give you a quick 360. Tell me, y'all, am I skinny? Like, am I medium? I know I'm not big. I know I'm not overweight, but I don't know. I really need the girls, and I know y'all gonna get it. Y'all, please don't clown me, y'all. Don't clown me. Please don't clown me, okay? Just tell me if I'm skinny or small or whatever. Tell me what you think in the comments, okay? I'm getting ready to give y'all 360. Okay. What is it? What is it giving y'all? Tell me in the comments. Bye.